Greetings, everyone, once again. We are back. Xenoblade.
We're quite well traveled by now, huh?
We're heading to Millis Depot in the Candessia region. All passengers should board through here.
This is new.
There are a good few spots over here that this would probably work with. Let's have a look at some of them. Oh. Here we are, the dock.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
I probably could walk across that, but I'm not going to just risk falling
Already
to death.
getting dark.
We're just gonna go across this way. Left over here. Of course, we could always just use the ramps too. You know what? Screw it. Let's use the ramps. See if this actually works. Whee!
Topographical info updated.
That actually worked.
Smarts!
Up. Go over here. Might be able to see where we are going. West perimeter. Right. Where we had our big climactic battle. Legging it over this way.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
On.
Is that what I think? Don't try to stop us!
That's right. Let's make it quick.
Show us what you got, Senna!
Golden heart. Aerial slap.
They broke away.
Enjoy the chip damage. A lot, but it should be good enough.
Everything's wrong.
Tie on!
Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened.
President Flag.
Electro field. We can do better yet. Overfall.
Raging force.
What?
Aerial slap.
Give him a good bonk. Hands down.
Give me a break. We all
They're the
worked hard for
items.
that.
At least an item. A lovely Vogel item. Ow.
I'll claim the ether here.
Ah, weird in the back of my throat.
Yep, here we are.
Rest. Ah.
Here?
Em was still unsure to the very last whether to show you the memory of this place. But I think it would be best. This place, it was everything to Em.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, this is where the city once stood.
It did?
It was long ago. The city back then. It was much more prosperous than now. It positively teemed with people.
So then, it must have drawn Mobius's ire even more than now.
There it lies before you, your heart's desire. There is no life within. You must breathe it into her yourself.
Life from the people of the city. You want me to end every one of them?
Why the hesitation? Existing in this place is by itself a result of your own choices. You are the one who chose the endless now, are you not? Your response should already be predetermined. Such a shame.
Wait, please!
The city's inhabitants were the descendants of Em, and others who became Ouroboros in the past. In exchange for the lease on life they would get as Mobius, Zed ordered Em to kill the city's people. Oh no. Tell me why!
I didn't want to lose any more.
What do you mean, anymore? Everything we held dear is gone! You took them all away! And you dare talk about your feelings of loss!
Now you will continue to exist as Mobius. The same as myself.
So you did it. Sealed our fate. Now we can live forever. But this future's been stamped out before its time. even disappear.
Only two things were important to him. Impossible. How could one ever choose between them? Surely he couldn't do it.
And yet, he did make a choice. No one can truly judge him for the things he did.
Repentance.
Mm.
The intentions they left behind. They turned into us.
Mm. Of course, it's heartbreaking, but
Still, she was smiling.
we have to change things.
Yeah. And this time, we'll succeed. So it's set. Our new goal. Agreed?
Yes. He can't get away with this.
And I'm not feeling very forgiving either.
But guys, now we know there's an even bigger bad behind that snuffer. Zed. Making someone choose the impossible, it's so cruel.
Thanks, everyone.
Looks like your minds are made up. Here, this is yours. By the by, who is that Zed sleazebag?
He's something like the head of all Mobius, or so it seemed. I've only met him in the memories that M showed me, though. We now know his power is vast, far greater than any of the others in Mobius.
Damn, so he's...
Yes, he is our true adversary. The one who formed the world we know.
Just who decided that this was how it should be? If I knew who they were or where I'd...
Forward blast Zed. There is just desserts. First we have to find the Queen of Agnes, right? Right. Not sure right. What's this? You worried about us? We're all locked in a prison cell for all that time. Hurt from the fight N. Oh, whatever. All we need is a bit of exercise and a stretch. Get that good blood pumping. Ah, yeah? Well, I'm either pleased to hear that. If you can move, then you can help clean up the square you went mental on. Yes, we probably should. But it's a deal. I'm heading back to the castle, so get a shift on. Okay. Huh? Let's go. Da da da. It just lobs it.
Feels like we have one less worry now, eh?
Agreed. They should be able to start on repairs now.
Not what I meant, though. I meant this whole thing.
Mio, that's right. At that moment, everything just felt so utterly hopeless that it hurt. There wasn't a thing I could do.
But it still worked out, right?
Huh. Thanks to all of you being there.
Ah!
What?
Surprised you didn't choke on those words.
Well, of course not. I can express some emotions. There has to be a reason we met.
Say what?
It's something that Noah said once.
And you found a reason.
We've seen one wish granted.
True.
Still, we've got a way to go. This isn't nearly the end.
No rest for Ouroboros.
At least we've won ourselves an extension.
It'll work out somehow.
Uni, am I sensing a streak of optimism? I thought you were one to worry about the details a bit more.
Now I've got a reliable guy to stand by me, so...
Oh. What, and who might that be then?
That'll be my secret.
Yeah, all done and dusted. Good work, team. All squeaky clean. Leave tomorrow, correct? Yeah, so let's take it easy for the rest of the day. Yeah, but where can it be easily taken? Good question. The castle's swarmed with Agnes soldiers and lost numbers. If you aren't fussed about fancy bedding, there's a guard station in that building you can lie down in. It's better than cage cell. Attitude is a great sword, right? I hardly ever see any birds around. It's real quiet. Yeah, it is. When I was in prison, you could hear the waves sometimes. Those were rare moments of comfort.
Let me just fix this.
Should be time for dinner.
I think
soon,
mutters look
right?
down on us from here while we toil for them like slaves. Yeah, how you feel, but right now it's us and them are just gonna have to play nice.
It's all making sense.
Wonder what's inside.
Ah, container. Lovely jubbles. Whole bunch of pure gemstones.
That
That
smells.
looks like a good rest spot.
Got into the habit of thinking of the inmates as a workforce. That's how we were conditioned to think. Never questioned it. It's depressing when you look back on it. Really sounds like the machinations of a console. You mustn't blame yourself for the way things were. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't really our fault when you think about it. I don't know. I think it's good to reflect on your actions a little.
Good to add more names.
If we go down here, Other one. Third one off to the side. Yeah. Huh.
Wonder what's inside.
Presumably those are the head guards or something.
We should take good care of that.
The jail block that we were kept in before.
Leave it to me. Let's rest and heal up. Hey, so
During the
can we
day.
talk?
You know, I'm a sturdy guy and all, but I wouldn't want to have to do any more of that prison labor camp. Us numbers soldiers have to do it every day at the prison camp, right? Talk about rough. Some of them have been in prison for more. Old, that's like working from first term right through the 10th, and then some. Incredible willpower. People of the city have fought against Mobius for years and months beyond counting. It's fostered by enduring such strain must be what helped them survive. Makes kind of sense. Guess there's a lesson there too. You could better learn. Goes to show, they know a thing or two about sacrifice. Too. We've still got a ways to go, haven't we? Yeah, we best shore up our resolve so we can stand us alongside them without a shame. You?
Time out. We'll head out in a bit.
Huh? You want to cut off those locks? No, but it's so pretty.
Hair is like lifeblood of girl. Not to be chopped like so many noodles.
Not exactly. I can't decide. Should I cut it or just leave it alone?
Why ask? Just do whatever you like.
You gotta keep it long. It'd be a crying shame.
Well, this body, it's been granted to me by my other self, right? I don't know if it's fine for me to just snip.
Yeah, that's a big question for sure.
The hair doesn't just belong to me, but it's
what?
it's such a pain in the ass to wash.
Huh? What?
I'm not having any deal with this.
How she'd ever have the patience? The washing takes ages, and the bedhead's a nightmare. And don't get me started on the latrine.
Whoa. Say no more, love.
Oh, Mimi. So, what do you think?
Well... Look, why don't you just ask Noah?
This has nothing to do with him. It's my problem and mine alone.
Is it just that you're looking for permission?
I'd also settle for a no.
Right then, let's sort this out. We'll decide for you if you want. But afterwards, you better not come crying, got it?
I won't. I promise.
Is a hairstyle long hair or short hair? There's no one else watching at the moment. I suppose we go for the one vote that we had earlier where I asked Ruby. So long hair it is.
The Cloud Keep, you say?
Yes. It's where the Queen of Agnes lies sleeping. And this is the key we need to get there.
You could throw yourself off, but it wouldn't be enough. Such is the fate of a Mobius. You should know by now.
It's you.
We've met before, when you were still human.
Your Majesty, my queen.
I will go to sleep, for a good long time indeed. That should keep me out of Zed's claws. Take this. Whenever it is I wake up again, the world will be ripe for a change. Until that time, keep it safe. You should give it to those who deserve it.
How will I know who?
They'll come before you. Of that I have no doubt.
But why choose me?
Because you, nay, the two of you one day, you will certainly meet your true selves.
Our true selves? Huh?
I must say, I'm surprised by the location. It's right in the vicinity of Gamma and 9. How has it escaped detection for all this time?
The area around the keep. It's absolutely swimming with black fog. And there's optic camouflaging on the structure itself. So that'll be why.
Is that all from M's memories?
All stuff she passed on to me.
Crazy.
Gondor, you knew M?
Yeah, from a pretty long way back. She's the one who gave me that bloody thing in the first place. She said you lot were our last hope. Asked us to lend you our assistance and junk. She must have been guarding the Queen's words. Yeah, for proper yonks and no mistaking.
And that's also the reason that you were waiting for us. Cooped up there all that time.
Busted.
And the 1,000 lives thing? What was all that?
Nice spiel, right? I wrote it.
Are you serious? Snuff, that's a letdown.
You what?
Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Mobius are still out and about. We don't have to worry about Mio's lifespan anymore, but we can't just sit around, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Guys. There's a place, other than Cloudkeep, that I really need to go to.
Really need? It seems you're rather troubled. Are you certain it's really that vital?
It's Colony Omega.
Omega? What? No, wait. It's still there?
The colony I lived in with Miyabi. It was under the control of Mobius Y. I learned something important from the other me. Miyabi's still alive.
Oh.
This Miyabi, she clearly means a lot to you then.
I'm happy to leave the decision to you. Of course we can head for the keep first. This is something personal for me.
Right. I hear you. Okay, to Omega. If Mio's saying she has to go there, then we will. We'll make it high priority.
Thank you, Noah.
Oh. And
That stinks. Frickin' sort of origin thing. You made me look like a complete idiot.
The unexpected doth come to pass. Deeply fascinating.
Yeah, but what's the plan? You're not gonna want to let it slide, surely.
We acknowledge and accept, whether outside or indeed within, all is part of the flow.
Man, you're like a broken record.
It is, after all, part and parcel of my being.
I'll just do things my way then. Ouroboros. They're nothing without what we gave them. Got a problem, why?
I shall claim primacy.
Oh boy.
We've been all over, haven't we?
I guess we'll be heading out once everyone's ready.
First off is the West Gate, right?
I get the feeling that you bunch of no-marks are gonna mess this stunt right up. Going to tag along? Gonda, you're dishing out a lot of these digs lately. You got a skeeter on your slacks or something? Said it, will ya? Seeker. What's up, Seeker? Ah, it's you lot. What are you up to, Gondor? Okay, so what you got for me, Seeker? Gotta be something big if you're daring to bother me, huh? That's right, the thing is, people from the prison camp are getting ready to head back to the city right now. Sending your guys back, huh? Right. Something to be welcomed, surely, if they're going home to the city. Is for sure, but here's the rub. So many of them, we can't get them back with Lebanese transports only. So we're going to use a boat to get them to Fairview Cape. I gotcha. You want me to get set up to bring them in from there, is that right? Yeah, right. I've sourced the boat from logistics already. I guess you got the gist now, so I can leave the details with you. Garni from the supply team's usually right on top of things. Sure, she can fill you in when it comes to the finer points. Yeah, I'm good with all that, mate. But if anyone tries to mess with me, I reserve the right to mess them up. Deal? Or? I don't fully trust this lot. Not yet. You understand, don't you, Dag? Yeah, painfully aware. Cheers. Even so, if you think of the pros and cons, I'm sure you'll agree that it's a good deal for you too. You guys heading back out there? Wait. Yeah. Got rail running into that. Ah, whatever. It'd be easy enough. Sure that with so many capable hands on task, the job will get done in no time at all. Okay, leaving it with you then. Going home.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
You're in safe hands.
We'll be heading to Miller's Depot in the Candesia region. All passengers should board through here. Whee! Dude. Yes, we did need to talk to her. Pretty darn sure. Look, our boat. Our boat. Right, Danny? We came in with some instructions from Cico. It's about the boat, right? I'm going forward with the preparations now. What you need to do to help? Actually, yes. Could you open the floodgate? We've got our hands full getting ready for launch right now. You'll find the path for in the control facility. The former prisoners are all waiting in the harbour. What we need to do? We're done in no time.
I hope it made them happy.
Platinum belt.
We got it all, as requested.
Oh.
We got it all.
Asshole.
I hope it made them happy.
Need to get back to the city before we can do anything else, so it's a good idea to do this. It goes. Swim and we 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 swim. Swim. Swim and we swim and we swim. I said a single D in that sentence. Do 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 do. We're all ready to cast off now. I can hardly believe we're going back to the city. All done now, but it's still a kind of funny feeling to be leaving somehow. Okay, so the floodgate is open now. Thanks a million for that. It's a massive help. Everything good now? Not quite. Technically this will be for lost numbers benefit, not ours, but... Oh yeah, well, it's not something I asked for, at least. That would have been me gone, though. You, Donna? Well, what's the story then? What are we going to do now? To clear out the monsters from Farview Cape? If we're bringing everyone back, it could get pretty hairy if there are monsters there. Oh, it's our pleasure, but why don't you want to fight yourself? Trust me, I'll be holding your trail, with the lot from the prison camp in tow. Understood. I'll leave that to you. I'm sure it won't present a major problem for the likes of you. Yeah, Dana's a real smart cookie, alright. Takes care of her own job, and nothing else. Well, if that's the situation, let's head out there and handle those monsters. Up there? Yeah. Let's take the scenic route. Charge. Anti-enemy there, jeez. There, alright. Charge again. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's all another play. Ah. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah. Nothing too crazy here, it seems. At least there's that. Correctly, there was actually something I kind of wanted to check out over here. Side quest related, but it. Pretty sure the first one is this. They're level 70, no, they're level 56. They're our level. I can just safely run around them. Good. I recall correctly, there was something interesting up this way. Yes. And there's a unique monster. Grab this and then do the unique monster, I think. Good.
This has got to be worth a bunch. Let's put it away for safekeeping. Whoa, visitors! I'll draw the reinforcements.
Here's a tough customer. Look out.
Go time. Let's do it. Say goodbye, Mr. Oh, for a second, I did it again.
First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Shuffle. Down you go. Heel harmony.
Overfall.
Shuffle. Keep trying, loser.
Oh,
For
yeah, it's your buffs.
Things are building up.
Time to end this.
Cool down.
Maximum bulking.
Shuffle.
Heat is on. You might want to surrender
Feels
before
just
we
like
grind you
it
into dust.
It's amazing.
Everyone gets 2 random buffs.
Brute force is the answer.
Right for drop kick. Wow. Heel harmony. I've got the core covered. You need to fight. Broke away. What? You think Crystal stop me? Me. You got yeah. You think nothing is broke away.
This
Gathering momentum.
well within time. We can do better yet. Surrender before we grind you into
Oh,
No getting up from this.
When's my miscalculate?
Launch. Full clear.
Rest later. Come on.
There. You got to face me.
Perfect time.
You want
Overfall.
overfall. How's that? Let's flatten these fools.
Aerial slap.
go.
It's over. Got something figured out.
Your chain attack increases critical hit damage bonus by 100% percentage points. When chosen, assures self-activation in addition to standard number of reactivations. And she's pretty darn smart, too.
I get first dibs.
Whoop.
I can follow that up.
Ooh, do, 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 do.
Time to take out the trash.
132.
We're near enough punishment. You want more of that?
Oh yeah, Gondor is also really good for chain attacks.
How about something like this?
Because you just got someone who's permanently coming back over and over again.
I'll make this one. I'll pick one.
Boost. Guess what? I can do that again. 52. Jeez, you do so much damage, Tyon.
I just thought of a great idea. Hit them with great. Everyone get ready.
Quick. You're the only one with it. Okay. Alright, let's just give everyone a power charge. Oh, it's attack up. And power charge. Yeah.
More where that came from.
A 1. Cool.
We're not done yet.
Nice.
I'm hard on your heels.
Check out what I've got in mind.
Do you think this plan might work?
Alright, coming right up.
Yeah. Overkill.
I'll follow your lead. This'll end it.
Even more damage. I just realized that we're not going to get the thing. Oh, well. Pirate Wave. Yeah, that's a good showcase of what Gondor does in a chain attack. Soul hacked. Enemy art. Shell Guard.
This was a nice find.
Mio, would you do the honors?
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
I can't hear the word plumage without thinking of the dead parrot sketch, unfortunately. My dad has ruined me.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Oh, there we go. 4th pillar remnant.
You what? It's night time already.
Giant cave over there. Let's have a look.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, right?
It's inlet. Yeah, okay, we can't actually climb this. Can't do much about that then. Fortunate. Alright, it's this area, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for the supply drop, but I think we'll be fine for now. Curious, when do I get this? Go to colony, move with Fiona and complete reset. Make Manana's battle suit while Tribecons in the park. Or Triton. Yeah, we're gonna have quite a few Ascension quests.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Ooh, whole load of monsters.
Guys, get ready to fight.
You gotta face me. This'll keep me going.
First blood. Nice move, Kyle.
That's pretty good. Senna, I've got support covered.
Appreciate it.
They broke away. I'll keep you all powered up.
Time to get crushed.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
How's that?
First blood. Nice move.
Orion.
You gotta face me. Thanks. Dave! The fun's cool down, Cliff. This feels pretty good.
Occupied. Show us what you got.
Heal up, everyone.
Broke away. How's that? Whoa, not bad. I'm gathering momentum.
We can do better. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Everyone gets 2 buffs. That's the way it works. That's the way it works.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Focus.
Golden
There
heart.
you go. Make it catch. Heal harmony.
That should give us a leg up.
Not bad.
Oriole, Oriole.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tyon?
Set off. Wait, preparation complete.
This isn't worth our time. Let's
Uh,
let his
oh, there's a
No
there's a shard over there.
You gotta face me. Thanks. Heal harmony. Dave. Still going.
Golden heart.
Cool down.
Aerial suppression, Tyon!
Raging. Broke away. Heal harmony. Hey, this feels pretty good.
That was pretty much what I expected.
Oh, the ring.
I'd say
Empower
we
the
were moving in
ring.
sync. Right, Tyon?
Right here. Come on.
Heal harmony. Senna. You gotta face me. This'll keep you going.
Overfall.
Full curve. Heal harmony. Hey, this feels pretty good.
Great work, Senna. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Don't just assume they're pushovers.
If you want to die, just die, will ya? Watch me.
Did it again.
Oriole! You gotta face me. This'll keep you going. Heal harmony.
Mystic
Good going, Uni!
Aerial overfall.
That was spectacular.
mate was the MVP. You were all thinking it. First blood.
Bonk.
Just as planned, Taeyeon. You gotta face me. Thanks.
Break.
Nice one, Uni. Keep up the pressure.
Keep on pelting them.
Everyone gets the heal. It's a pretty strange old feeling, ain't it? Well, you're heading back to the city. It's all thanks to you guys. See, it wasn't just us. It wasn't us that took care of all the preparations. About due to have a real good long think about the future. Yeah, that's wise, I think. Aren't you gonna board the boat? Head back to Agnes Castle. Got a ton of stuff to handle since Anton's copped it. He's a real serious person, you know? I feel like I need to do as much as I can of what he left undone. I can understand that. Can you guys go with them? There's no telling what might pop up during transit. We got it. We'll take good care of them until we can get them where they're going. Okay, they're in your hands now. Guessing Anton was the one that N killed. Your side. And what? I'm about to set off. Are your preparations complete? Yeah, we're ready. It's away! Kinda looks a bit like Thunderbird 2. The movie one, I mean. Or maybe it also looks like the normal one, who knows? And down we go. Back in the city at last. Yeah, here we are, back in the big juicy broccoli after all this time. Thank you. We only made it back here because of you. Because you hung in there too. You made it here because you didn't give up when you got tough. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, we'll be seeing you. Just look after Gondor and the rest for us, won't you? Yeah, we got you. Returning lost numbers have safely made it home. Gondor and Dan have remained in the castle.
There's been a change in colony relations. We've been to quite a few places now.
We got a good few of those, but for just skip the event, go back to where we were. Don't worry, we can still skip travel to the city. Pretty dark, if I remember correctly. Obviously not through this. Obviously not through the quick map menu, but still. Yeah, quests. I need to go to quests. I need to set. Oh. Alright, I need to go this way. So let's go to the third pillar remnant. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I remember this.
They're on us. Orders?
Yeah, this is the level 60 zone. Nothing too difficult, but it's up ahead. I see it. There it is. Juliet, my sweet Julietta. Huh? Romero! Return the jewel pebble to me now. Ah! Romero! Get this thing out of the way. Alright, Pagul.
I'll draw them.
This'll keep me going.
Mind your arse, container.
Leave no heads unturned, Gondor!
Prismatic ring. Electric field. Mighty feet. Aerial thrust. Voltage. Prismatic had to give us a leg up.
You didn't disappoint!
Overfall. Mystic electro field.
Feel it in my bones! The power of Ouroboros!
Let's use it to
A bonk.
aerial field remains the most.
And it goes. Still standing. Bye, my friend. Just taking unawares. Was looking very awares to Riku. Look, we got the jewel pebble back. Oh. Alright, Julietta. My gratitude's eternal to you all. I must get back to where my darling awaits and whisper in her ear this happy news. Ah, yes, why not? I'll take the chance as well to introduce you heroes to my love. She awaits for me in Michiba Canteen, a place that holds 1,000 memories. I beg of you, please come, join me, my friends. Okay. Hold on, wait. Alright, I need to come here to talk with Nearer Nearer anyway. Well, I'm closing a level to the Arachno, so I should be able to do something. I could probably get the Hulk ready. You know what? I might as well do the Hulk, the Sandbar Hulk too, since I'm pretty sure I'm high enough level for that.
I'll draw the reinforcements!
I ain't getting absolutely one shot is...
Here we go.
Flee with extra flee! Rabbit run. Something. Go, no. The rest of the words.
Right, guys, let's give it some.
You don't mess with uni.
First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna.
I'm the President Black.
Leave the enemies to me.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Back it.
Well within tolerance.
Smash through the pipe.
Everyone healed up? No
All the
complaints?
healing you need right here.
Broke away.
Heal harmony. Gotta make me.
Perfect time.
This ain't the half of it.
Time to end it. I know.
All right, everyone.
Getting the hang of this.
Is this like a rare thing?
Ah, good. We got a couple of rank 10s.
I can take care of support.
I'm fine with attacking.
Ah.
Shadow Eye.
Beat. Cross impact.
Cross impact.
But we don't have one of those, so I guess I'll set you to Soaring Tempest because you don't have another one.
Pest.
Buffs, accessory debuff, no need. Accessories. Charms. And gems. Okay, so that doesn't actually do anything. That's fair. Increases critical rate. Boost damage up based on amount of time. Flat. Boost damage down. Like. Turbo. Moment, I think. Dagger on sub by 30%. Damage dealt by 25% when using a move. Add 66% chance to grant fast recharge while evading. Boost damage against enemies performing arts. Blocking boosts recharge of one art at random by 6%. Growth, boost damage dealt based on battle, mega shout. HP becomes critical, has a cooldown, boost block rate by attack, reduces aggro towards self by 25%. Of course, increases critical rate by 20 percentage point. Full Royal Aid, Reserve Life. Nimbleness itself. 30% chance to block an enemy comp. Action. Now, what I want. was a really good one. Where was it? Target lock. Increases launch resistance by 25%. Break resist 30. Those aren't even bad. Piercing laser, boost damage for each art. Easy to recharge. Or pheromone. Fast fencer. Aquatic missile. Here. Dino Storm. Damage against enemies who are 30% HP or less. Evades attacks, also boosts accuracy 30%. Boost damage dealt by 100% when HP is at 30% or lower. Boost damage dealt by 50%. Boost damage dealt by 100% when HP is 90% or higher. I love that Beast House just has that for some stupid reason. I don't know why, but it is funny. Hold on. Have any healing arts? Instead, what I should be doing. Just bracelets.
I've got it all covered. Just you watch.
That's what I want to hear. More enemies! What do we do?
Thanks! Shadow Eye! Resonant Flag!
Hey, this feels pretty good! They broke away!
Aerial slap.
Full curve! Don't face me!
Thanks! Heal Harmony!
Yeah.
Not bad blocking if I say so myself. I couldn't keep them in check.
Oriole!
Eyes over here!
Appreciate it. Maximum.
Come on.
Power!
Now we're in the swing of things!
Got all the healing you need right here.
You're a gem!
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. We are so winning this!
Yeah. Time to punch their lights out.
Down you go!
Mystic vision.
Hey, this feels pretty good!
Big combo.
Still going!
Aerial
I'm
slap.
way out of your league!
Keep it up, Neo!
Yeah.
They broke away! Eat bottle! No more!
Give him a bonk, mate.
Heal Harmony!
Aerial. I know just where it hurts the most.
Nice moves, Taya! Resonant Flag!
Maximum voltage.
My power flows free!
I know! Feeling good!
It's power. We can do this.
My creep! Strong now! Full curve!
Heal Harmony!
Did I care?
Like this!
Lands!
Oh, right, yeah, that's something I can do, isn't it? I forgot about that.
Repeat 9
together.
Maybe I got a little carried
I
away.
knew this would happen, Lance.
Did I showboat too much again?
Conquered.
Glad you could see us through that, Lance.
Yes, sir.
I just realized I can actually do. I could change it from Final Countdown to Dominion Flower. Reaction Burst. AoE around user and deals damage that ignores defense. And that might be quite good.
Fight with focus.
I know. I'll rein myself in. Break!
Enemy reinforcement me.
Good going, Uni.
Still going. Couldn't keep them in check. Full clip.
They're sparking me yet. The heat is up.
Yeah. Feels just like it should. Wait, that's another range on my belt. Crap, they broke away.
Oriole.
Settle down now.
Maximum voltage!
Give him a bonk.
Keep trying, loser. This ain't the half of it.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Ooh.
Surrender before we grind you into dust!
Strength. It's amazing.
Overfall!
Perfect time.
Let's go. I can feel it in my bones.
We've got them pinned. Cry of faith.
Shield back.
Maximum voltage!
I know. Feeling good. Oriole.
All right.
Conquered.
All together now.
Oh yeah, let me at him!
Tough enemy incoming. Brace yourselves. Eat this. Mind your ass isn't hanging out. Thanks, Gondor. I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni.
Aerial slap.
They broke
Punch.
away. Down you go. Kick.
Punch.
Perfect time.
They broke away.
Prismatic ring!
Settle down. Oh,
Nice one, Mio.
I'll hold them. I couldn't keep them in check.
Heal Harmony.
You gotta face me. Wow.
Let's go them.
Man, I'm fit to burst. You gotta face me.
Thanks.
Down. I couldn't keep them in check.
Focus on small prize first. Deal with the big prize later.
Well within reach. Appreciate it.
Cheers, you're a gem. You gotta face me.
Perfect time. Aerial slap. I hope to see much more.
We can do better yet.
Cross impact.
They broke away. You gotta face me.
Help's on the way.
Oh.
Tyon.
Cheers,
Keep
you're
it
a
together.
gem.
Maybe I got a little carried away.
Give him a bonk.
Face me. Whoa.
Give them a bonk.
Cry of faith. Tyon. You can't fall here.
Dominion flower. Show
Tyon.
right.
Keep it
All
together.
together now. Ready whenever. Raging.
Oriole.
Down you go.
Punch.
High patrol.
Boom, boom.
Listen, hurts.
I'll have you up and at 'em in no time. I know. Feeling good.
Overfall!
Break.
I felt good before, but now I feel glorious.
Smash everything.
Full clip, swoop. Now. No getting up from this. No. We're supposed to.
Conquered.
Another notch on my belt.
Alright, now we can turn the Hulk back on. Play.
All right.
Yeah, da 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 da.
Could you help me out here? Here we go.
Up it goes. Piranha's Hulk rebooted.
We got time to kick back a little.
Piranha's Hulk. Peaceful quiet here. Perfect Betty Bye spot. Beat up, focus on objective. So with 2,000 gold.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Mira, this is the landmark you've been wanting to see. Yes. As friends see, we too late to see Piranhas before destroyed by event of annihilation. Is this Piranha special to you? Really not all that extra special. Not so special, but nearer one. Still will not want it to vanish off at distance. Not sure we can do anything to reverse an annihilation event. Maybe the end of its material existence, but it can still live on within you, Nira. Nira, I not understand. How can Big Piranhas be inside of little Nira? I don't mean the Piranhas itself, but its memory. You said yourself you didn't want it to vanish, right? Then how about taking those feelings you have and doing something with them? Man, is this what Nira think? Is this romance? I don't quite know if that's the right word for it. Nira understand now. Much thanks, spectacle friend. Sure. The investigation of Nira complete. There's one more thing Nira want to do. And that thank friend who found signage of Nira. Lotus? Is that name a friend? Would love to meet. Yes. Please bring Nira to friend. Where's that? Still, I want to meet up with Lotus. Still, I want to meet up with Lotus. We have to thank her for helping us out after all. That's a good point. We all may as well head out to Colony Mu then. Yeah, do this. Hey, no need for violence, alright? We aren't your enemies. Downtown is expert in Path of Warrior, can easily fend off attackers with martial ways. I'm sure you can, but we're here to help Shill make some register thing. Oh, Tam-Tam-See. Friends are close to feeling power of secret death move of Tam-Tam, but have stone. Tam-Tam-See 100 weak points in your defense. Like Emo, so be careful. It's the advice, mate.
We've made some new friends.
Tam-Tam. Terrible defense.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Esteemed friends have become subject of much fervent gossip upon caravans. Hearsay a tale of incredible exploits like smashing of colony flame clock and making work all broke for honest. His big lesson for Tam-Tam, namely, not to judge book by cover.
What should we get?
Low. Boost accuracy 4% each time enemy evades an attack. Boost evasion by 20% while stationary or attacking. Boost damage taken by 20% while performing an art. Boost the damage taken. Boost evasion by 20% while moving. Boost damage dealt by 50% per defeat. Defeated to a maximum of 250%. Window shopper.
Let's just sneak a peek. Let's put it away for safekeeping.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
I think I might have to auto sell some of those, so I'll leave that one for the moment, I think. Leave that gold knock-on coin for the moment. And then I think I'm going to have to do something else. Wonder what wrecks or treasures I'll end up finding today. Thanks, you friend! Wow, you scared the life out of me! His friend Lotus was told Lotus was one of who pick up message of Nira Nira. Nira Nira want to say thanks for that. You're welcome, I guess. Nira Nira might have jumped the gun there. Sorry to scare you like that. You see... Oh, I get it now. So you're the one who wrote that need help message. Is what Nira Nira said at start. It's thanks to Lotus that Nira Nira get help. He thanks. It's fine, really. I was a little excitable myself when I first found that sign. But, about that annihilation event, eh? Really derailed your investigation. Oh, it not derail. Viewings of ruined landmark is duty of Nira Nira. I forget to ask, what's all this business about investigations and duties? You see, friend, job of Nira Nira is to make a world map. Only there's so many events of annihilation that keep on happening, and to make proper world map, Nira Nira had to travel many sites of annihilation event. You're a cartographer then? I had heard of Nopon doing surveys before. That explain why he's so fixated on finding landmarks. But like, doesn't it, all that map making go to waste right after all the terrain goes and changes itself up? It's as friends say. One little piece of world fall away, little piece of heart too. Of Nira Nira fall away too. However, as Specky friend taught Nira Nira, there are also things that never fall away. Stuff that doesn't vanish? Landmark in world that still remain. So Nira Nira continue to record landmark. Continue to battle event of annihilation. I see your logic there. Better to carry on with a positive attitude than to bemoan about amending previous landmarks. Event of annihilation never erase romance of Nira Nira. What do you mean by romance? What is it to you? Nira Nira, it's sparkling feeling of thrills and excitement. Essence of romance is perhaps goal will never be achieved, perhaps an end will have been meaningless gesture. But fur brim with thousand fiery suns of passion to try anyway. That is whole point of romance. I don't really know what you're on about, but I can tell you're really fired up. Yes, Nira Nira fiery hot all over. When you get served a piping hot delicacy, gonna do just as to scarf it down before it cools, right? Lotus totally get Nira Nira. Nira Nira so thankful. I can't even tell if they're talking at cross purposes or not here. Looks like Lotus understands Nira Nira on the level of emotions, at least. The feeling that you don't know of what you'll do twice, whether or not you'll make it. You still try with the passion of 1,000 suns anyway. Ion, can you make sense of this? I can't answer that at the moment, but I hope that someday I can understand feelings like that. Be fired up by them in the same way. Right, so... yeah, it actually does that, huh?
Oh, aren't I faded?
No idea the city could move about like that. I was so surprised, my head nearly fell off its shoulders. They seem to be coping just fine though. The Great Sword might be broken, but the city's safe and that's what matters. Escaped the worst of it, but we're not quite out of the woods yet, which is a little worrying. Is as strong as you. We need to support each other if we're going to conquer fear and insecurity. City changed location, so suddenly 5 plates break in home of Gigi. Gigi asks Ortiz to compensate, but all they yell 100 plates break there. They yell 100 plates break there. All Gigi gets shouted at, no money. Somebody always worse for wears, yes, so Gigi feel much sorry and help tidy up big mess. You really did well out there. The result's even better than I hoped for. Exposed the city to some danger, but the reward far outweighed the risks. You even smashed that castle's flame clock. That's hard to credit. There we go. There we go. My Julieta. Oh, Romero mine. I believe you really found the thing. I'm only sorry that I made you wait. Nonsense, dear. It's all my father's fault. Who is this? Some friends who helped me out. I hear that Garrett's here as well. Yes, here. Wait, is Garrett Julieta's father? See, father, it's exactly like I said. Romero kept his word and found the stone. Yeah, that's definitely a jewel pebble. Did you find this on your own? I had some help from these, my worthy friends. Ouroboros they are, or did you know? Such stout companions. Also, did you know they're going to end the war with Mobius too? We certainly kept your promise and brought back a jewel pebble. But don't forget, this task will see if you're worthy of Julieta. Other people helped you. I don't think we can use it to judge your worthiness. Yes, I see how that might be the case. What about the other marriage condition? My father, is there more we have to do? He has to leave the lost numbers. To this I have to say, leave my lost numbers friends behind. I signed up for your Julieta's sake. I fight to save the world for her alone. Sweet Romero. Sorry, them's the terms. You want to marry her? Then retire. Cruel man to say such awful things. You never understand. I hate you. Ugh. Oh, so after all that, this marriage thing isn't even happening. Seems. Iltuan's Romero couldn't get permission to marry Sweetheart. The poor lovers remained star-crossed, burdened by their noble status.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
I think young Juliet has been up to lately. Been seeing her around town a lot. Now you mention it, she's probably been meeting up with her lover, I'd say. Rotan. Seen Hope's Rest? Yeah, we have actually. Back when our founders lived there, but a catastrophic attack scattered them far and wide. Those blasted Agnians made use of their castle in that opportunity and took the land for themselves. Got that fertile land back, the folk here in the city could live a lot better, that's for sure. The novel you're after, there's nothing better than the Founder's Tale series. A question there, the author's an absolute genius. Pride of the city, I tell ya. Couple book. Don't stop by well all the place and read something again. Latest volume of Founder's Tale of it. Just incredible. Mr. Tears right there and then. Thought I'd be able to read the next part of the story. Ah, the emotion. Yeah, it's good to be alive sometimes.
Oh, that's how they're doing.
Uber. Hum hum hum. Da-da! Look, we get that you're angry, but if you don't use your mouth words and tell us, we'll never know why. Hum-de-hum-hum-dang! What, you're not even angry? Come on, man. If you want to tell us something, just say it, will you? The bunch who got captured by Agnes has made it back. Incredible. I thought once they got captured, they were gone for good and I'd never see them again. Really happy and auspicious occasion. Better have a drink to celebrate. Have a not drink? Oh, Brunel. In all years, and now here I am back in the city. It's so different from how it used to be. Guernica, hero of the city, is dead and gone. Finally got to hear about that. Just... Parents are dead, and most of my friends have passed on too. In life now. Left for me to swing my blade out. I almost landed on someone. Are you alright? My chest hurts to breathe. Wait a sec. Group heal. I feel like it's still hurting. No work. Having any effect, we should bring it to the medical facility. Doctor will know what to do. Right. System. No. The lost numbers is a sort of grandchild to me. When they don't come back from a battle, I'm so consumed with sadness that I can't sleep. I'm very happy that so many of my little grandchildren were liberated from the prison and made it back to the city. Thank you for getting them all back safe and sound. For a 5-year stretch, feels like some distance has opened up between me and this place. Not my family, though. Since I stopped with the lost numbers stuff, everyone started to heap concern onto me. Now, Claude's not like me. She went back to the lost numbers. Well, hope it's working out for her.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Again? Seen it before. People move location, since the city have moved location, the people have had to attune to a completely new environment. Patients keep being rushed in because their bodies are weakened by the change. Oh, hey, Monica. Realized there were so many patients. Seriously didn't expect this would happen? Obviously I understand we had to move to avoid being wiped out by Mobius. Moving to a place a whole 2,000 metri below ground level. Okay, that's enough of that. Know the remedy. As long as we get the medicine, everyone will be right as rain. Wishful thinking. I'll send for extra medical supplies. Let us know what you need. I will, thank you. Right then. Oh, is there anything we can do to help? There is. If patients keep coming in at the current rate, we won't be able to provide enough medicine. You gather some egg seeds and heavy pomegranates for me? You'll find them in the Candesia region. Oh, and rocketery root as well. It's indigenous to Lavi Sandbar. You prepare 20 of each for me. I think we'll have enough for a surplus of medicine. Okay, we're back with the goods, quick as you like. Sorry about this.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
That's straight. It's got you covered.
Down we go, once again. Whoa! I've never seen food like this. So good. Seem pretty friendly. Please, you join us as well. Discuss what to do with them. This is how it is. You can roam the city freely, but at first sign of trouble from you, the Senate might change their minds. Brighton, however, is not allowed to enter or leave the city unless expressly accompanied by Ouroboros. So they'll be taken into custody. I didn't think it'd be so relaxed. We find being accommodating is more effective. And I'm heir to the headship of the Ortiz family of the Six Houses. Ortiz, I've heard that name before. You probably know Timna, my mother. No way! You're... Let me introduce my little eyes and ears. My son, Shiner. You're... Thanks for helping my dad. He's so small! Or is it me that's big? No, mate, that's not... you know what? I can't be bothered explaining. You live in the city now, so... Now we're friends. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay, then tell us about the delicious food. And me. No, not that. We have rules here. Yeah, you came from the outside, so people might not like you straight away. When they get to know you, I bet you make a whole load of friends. Wait, so... Do we live here now? How'd you not know? How'd you not even know? You're so much older than me. Okay, I'll explain one more time, so this time listen. Monica's calling. I heard you brought in some folks from Colony 15. Thanks for letting them in. They're welcome, sure, but ultimately it's up to them. And I assume you know who is still with you. Let me switch to a channel he can hear. Okay. Brighton, you copy? Ah, I'm in the middle of something right now. It's dinner time, you know. Shut your mouth and open your ears. You'll guarantee the safety of the prisoners with your actions. End of message. Prisoners, you say? I've no doubt that you've brought a lot of chaos into the city, but I for one welcome it. And of course I welcome the Colony 15 newcomers too. You're a strange one yourself, aren't you? I come from a family of engineers. They taught me not to be prejudiced, but to judge things based on their usefulness. And yeah, even when I'm faced with a Mobius. You were a Mobius all along? In the flesh, Squirt. So, what you gonna do about it? You wanna beat me up? I'll take you on any time. Not that you'd be able to defeat me. Oh yeah? I'll beat you up easy if you ever do anything bad. Don't worry, Dad. I've got my eye on him. And... turns out he's a good person. I'll tell everyone in the city. I know. Oh, you will you? You're an interesting pair of lovers. You got guts. This old sea dog will behave himself a while longer then. Uh-huh, you better.
Oh, so that's how they're doing. Let's use this to get ahead. There's been a change in colony relations.
Ceasefire. This is actively cooperating. Agonistic towards Colony 11 as well. And Agnes Castle. It's openly threatening Colony 4. Done. Oh well, a personal visit from Mobius Most Wanted. I feel being labelled like that. The lost numbers, this will be the highest conceivable honor. Your reputation alone is dealing Mobius a massive blow here. Anyhow, here you go. Auto balancer. Mobius honors united as they make themselves out to be, eh? Not too different from our Senate. I hear this word Senate, but I don't actually know what it means. It's a committee made up of the 6 houses. Sure, they're always blocking this or that, but they're also a storehouse of know-how. Not squabbling over ideology, they share their knowledge and set a direction for the city. The one with the ultimate responsibility we call the Elder. Just one of the many burdens the boss is shouldering right now.
I hate the waiting part.
There we go. Really see anything, huh? The city camp.
I've been craving some downtime.
You have to. Let us have a chat.
Shall we put our heads together on this?
Novel? For all the range in the city, some kind of book or something, I don't know. Book? Can't be that good then. Feeling they're pretty different from the textbooks we used to have to read. Oh, different how? Know the details. Are you curious though, Mio? Just a little. Do we read one of these novels and see what it's like? Yes, let's see if we can find one to buy in the city. Look.
Let's have a little huddle up.
Ray, you come from the city, don't you? Yeah. No need to be so standoffish, mate. You're allowed to talk, you know. Usually bother with the trivial stuff. So you have a wife, don't you? We go and see her? And either way. Oh, that's no good. She'll want to see you. Drop in while you're giving your report for the lost numbers. Yeah, you kept all that about the lost numbers quiet, didn't you? Told you I don't talk about the unimportant stuff. Leave this bloke. Have it out then. Proposal. Let's go and see this wife of yours. Taking your signs as a yes. Good work, team. Let's go. Lovebirds.
Where to from here?
Right. A lot of things. Moish. Grown-ups tell us not to fight, but all they ever do is argue with each other. Why is that? Maybe we could they've just fine without all this 6 houses stuff. Oh, I'm so bored. Is there anything for me to do in this place? Resigned to the fact that the people that sees while rescuing Gondor would take years to break out. Or Boris made sure work of that. Baby daughter grew up a lot while I was locked up in the prison camp. Even remembers who I am now. Brings home how people grow apart from each other. Count my blessings, really. It's a miracle to even have her back at all.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Oh, Azalea was his daughter. Oh, so that's why she didn't have anyone. That makes sense. Matt, honestly, I love doing this is why I love doing the side quests. I love just talking to people. You get to learn so much information. Getting back to the city, but it's still hard for me to believe when I woke up every morning. Maybe it's because I'm not back in the old room I used to have before I went away. My old room, my wound up giving it to a Nopon that he adopted.
Some new friends.
Playing by.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Alright. So the city was the Pharaonis the whole time. I had no idea. The fact that it could move was just as much of a surprise. Surprised to me that there's anything that you... Surprised to me there's anything you don't know, Miori. There still might be more of the city's secrets to discover. Hello, Salmon. Direct attack upon city was not at all predictable. Big surprise. Because of this, Salmon predict even more unpredictable things. We'll hurry to prepare for utmost unforeseen circumstance. Huh? How do you mean? That is secret. Right, Ronja. Never seen a place so many different. I've never seen so many people so many different people living in one place. Calling 15 was way more straightforward compared to here. Everyone in Calling 15 was rough, wild, and out of control. Ace here in the city at all, like at all. Gonna take a while to adjust, I think is what. This here is nice, not too dissimilar to a calm at sea. Weird thing is that occasionally the little ones like to follow me around. The kids, you mean? Yeah, them. To the talk of the city, eh? Real popular, like. Yeah, that's definitely not it. We've not seen a Confessi in a... Really, have they? Welcome to shop a well. What well can do for friends? You're wondering if you have any novels. Novels? Of course! Question borders on silly. What genre friends looking for? What? Sorry. Genre? Look, we have no idea, okay? What's popular in the city? A popular novel? That's easy. Current bestseller is latest volume of Founder's Tale. Founder's Tale? That's the title of a novel, is it? Right on money. Would friends care to buy?
I should try and be thrifty.
Founder's the first Ouroboros. Rankings for patronage. Friends chose well to choose well. Story of Founder's Tale is epic narrative of Ouroboros, who are first founders of city. It's a record that the founders themselves left behind. That right, that framing device of novel. Framing what? Are you sure you can afford to sell us something so important for such a low price? That interesting take. Friends certainly have a lively sense of curiosity. Well, do one better. Why not meet Miss Leanne, author of novel, directly? Meet the person who actually wrote this book. Miss Leanne often go for constitutional in Virid Park. A lady of lofty wisdom, so well certain that she able to satisfy friends' curiosity.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Well now, Mobius has never been turned the city's location. Now, thanks to certain treacherous actions, each and every one of us is exposed to danger. The lost number's going to take responsibility for what happened with Shania now. They probably aren't going to be able to very well. Gondor is safe. Monica isn't really letting it show, but she must be relieved. You know, Monica never once mentioned that Gondor was a daughter. That was one spark of a surprise. Well, she has a position as elder. She wouldn't want people to think that personal feelings are getting in the way. My position is somewhat similar, so I understand her point of view. Takes to an extreme sometimes.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Orders for Colony 15. You set them free, right? Yeah, kinda, but I mean, they were free to begin with. Running them back then was the only thing that saved my life. So I suppose I owe you my life too. Let's try and think of a way to repay you for that. Okay, well, don't make it too subtle. Oh yeah, just buy us all a decent meal sometime. Relief. Remnants of the Keves army into the city? Never thought I'd see that. Not in all years. Plain to thank for that. Also, the Elder's decisive judgment. Recall so much for fuss, but they're good people. Understand that. Please don't worry. Piece of advice I'd like to give you. Look out for Garrett. Got a bit of a conviction, and I fear it'll make him laugh.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Wary of Garrett. Teen kids were fighting each other over food at Michiba Canteen. Lively, and then there's lively, if you know what I mean. Seemed to be the latter. Who could have thought? Now they carted the Van Damme person and the Doyle to the medical facility. Once, happened to them. Given that House Rhodes is a neutral party, I'm sure they would have saved them both. That said, I'd wager some trouble is afoot. Ooh. Thanks to what you did, not only the Legati prison camp, but the castle itself has been liberated. Ouroboros power. That vault was a long time coming. Now we gotta ride that momentum. Yeah, right on! My dream is to someday become an adventurer and explore the whole world outside the city. You guys have a dream too? I suppose our dream is to defeat Mobius. Now, if you're gonna have a dream, you should probably have one that's fun. If you're really young. Huh? Right, because I've only got 2 years left. Like just over a year. Arrow's plain and very to the point. I do best. I like it rather. Father sees no worthy aspect there. Our noble blood concerns him far too much. Why did you marry him? Mobius were vanquished now. Father's afraid nerves would surely mollify. Oh, it's our little watchdog. How are things going with Torto and the others? Big fuss. It's gonna take ages to bring them up to speed. They got so much to learn. But it'll be fine. I already realized the Connie 15 are good people. They helped out my dad after all. They're all so tough. I got a bit to learn from them myself. Hey, Leanne. Excuse me, would you happen to be Leanne? Indeed, can I help you? Obal told us that you're the person who wrote the Founder's Tale. Goodness, to think that our generation of Ouroboros would take an interest in my humble scribbles. Basically, we don't really get this whole novel thing. Of course. That's only natural. I believe there isn't much in the way of printed storytelling outside the city, correct? Yes, I'd say so. Is this a diary? You're not entirely wrong. And I'm trying to recreate in detail the lives of the founders. And it's different from a real diary because I've made most of it up. And you made it up? Well, to put it simply, it's all sorts of lies? What, you just pulled it out your ass? Of course, I do strive to the best of my ability to make sure it hews close to the truth. There are so few documents and material left in the city from the founders' times. So regardless, I would have always had to weave guesses and interpretations into my works to fill the gaps. Instead, it's probably time to lay down my pen. What do you mean, you don't want to write anymore? Imagination has its limits, and I've come to the end of the line. Why to take the story from here? But you're mega popular, aren't you? Everyone loves your novels. I do, which is why I've been hoping for inspiration to strike. Oh, you could say inspiration really has dropped from the heavens right in front of me. Pardon? It really is serendipity. Would you mind helping me conquer my writer's block? What? It's just a day of learning new concepts, I suppose. According to the records, the 6 founders traveled throughout the world looking for a new land. I managed to pinpoint the exact locations they visited on their journey to help further my research. Fortunately, I lack the robust constitution to be a soldier. Would you visit those places in my stead? What exactly do you want us to look for? See, if you haven't upon anything that looks out of the ordinary there, could you get back? I'm trying to see if there's anything out there beyond the information we have in the records. What locations you'd like us to look at? The distant fingertip of the Dinar Desert in the Fornus region. Great start. There's a place in Pentelis, Cebu, and the Old Cliffside Way. Near a place in Candesia and called the Eternal Canopy. Y'all. They're asking us to go all these places. Seriously. All your hardships out of the way while you're young. Once you get old, you can't do the fun stuff even if you want to. Can't hold anything much heavier than a pen these days. Curse this old body. I'll help you. And we'll report back if we find anything. Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear back from you, young folk. I've already been to this. Come back. Did you find anything?
Which one was it again?
Ah, nothing there. Okay. Alright. Going back to the city and in one piece too. I can hardly believe it. Was overjoyed to see me back. She was so happy that she even did a little nop-on dance. And she's no spring turkin. Yes, home is a wonderful thing.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Ah, stabbed us in the back. I can't believe it. And all, we thought of her as a friend, but I guess she didn't feel the same way.
So that's how they're doing.
Hey, mate. How'd you help Mizuki out with a scavenging mission the other day? Thanks for that. Mention it. It was a perfectly natural thing for us to do. Hey, I heard you're an oven fresh newlywed, is that right? Not that I have a clue what that even means. Yamato told me that if something ever happened to Mizuki, you'd cry about it. I guess he's a pretty important guy then. Yes, Mizuki is more important to me than the air we breathe. Glad he's safe and sound.
So that's how they're doing.
Always hated ellipses. Someone's friend or family would always be slaughtered. All just to make us feel cowed. This year you saved everyone from that fate. Only the prisoners. You saved me too, from stewing my own juices about how powerless and defeated I was. Change, and we can change it. I want to do something to help too, whatever I can do for the future's sake. Newlyweds. Important to each other. You don't need anything more than that? Our imprisoned friends made it home. You lot did something truly great for us there. But I managed to save all of them. That isn't on you. They must have been at least somewhat prepared for that from the moment they got captured. Now that infernal prison is no more, that's going to make moving around a lot easier for me too. Make the most of it, our dear friends who never made it home. So glad you lot made it through unscathed. Those Mobius were a cut above. I'm still reeling from all the excitement. Captain told us to go and do whatever we want it is we want to do. Thinking of exploring this place and seeing everything it's got to offer. I guess first things first, I'll go try one of those torpedo rafts. Change heroes because we can that grey mission.
Sure, I can lend you a hand. The head of one of the 6 houses lives here. Don't embarrass yourselves.
Looks like we're getting somewhere. We've got to start thinking about our next move, so keep contact to a minimum. Got it. Oh! Huh. See you then. See you then. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't go to meet you. No problem. It's only a flying visit. It is it? Anyway, I see you've brought your friends. I'll go get dinner. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Rosanna. Pleased to meet you. Oh, I know who you are. He never shuts up about you. Really? Buddy yourselves? That doesn't make us buddies, got it? Ah, let's go. With all the bluntness, aren't you supposed to at least like this woman? What do you say to that, Gray? It's true. We are partners, to put it in terms you'd understand. Oh, before I forget, a work thing came up for you, Gray. What thing? Request from Monica. I'll take you there. Monica? Monica and I are good friends. This way, just follow me.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Partners. Anna. Oh, person. Neon. I said neon. Honey, I only have to play tag for like 2 minutes and then I'm super sweaty. Moving about, love. That's what makes you sweat. What's about that? Never used to sweat. I think it's just got a bit too warm in the city after everything moved. It used to be right on top of the Great Sword. I wonder if that would account for the difference in temperature. That makes sense. Much colder up there, as we found. There was snow on top of there. Would make sense. Now we're underground, which means we're close to the planet's center. See what Mobius did to the Great Sword. On Ionius are we supposed to go toe-to-toe with that? I believe we could take them down with the Ouroboros' help, but now I'm very well better hiding for our lives. Oh. Argus. Argus! Oh, you're not feeling at home in the city? You only just got here, you know? Feel at home eventually, trust me. Where are you going, Rosanna? It's fine. Rosanna, you came! You're waiting for you. You were great too. I did. What's going on, Mr. Salmon? Do you want something from us? That's right. Drum is apprentice of Salmon, and we have a favor to ask. It's true. Then. Please allow Drum to explain. Right now, Drum and Master Pond working on Levinist repair and getting ship ready. A very important job, ordered by Monica. We have troubling lack of material in recent day. What does this ground sum up for you? Not long or short of it. This kind of stuff is your job too. I thought it would just point guns at us. So what are these materials you need? Oh, you know, Hollis. You know Hollis, the doctor. What about him? Some things in stock that these two would like you to get hold of. Wait, go to the doctors? Did you not just gone and done it yourselves? Walk out in public, they're always annoying people who say all kinds of things to us. Do, don't they? And then you have to you have the conservatives and the hardliners. We'd like to ask you to do it. What is this? Got suitably powerful friends to do a job for you to keep annoying loudmouths quiet. That's what it is. If Gray's on the case, people will think twice about interfering, yes? Yeah, exactly. I'll go too. There are things I'd like to talk about. Okay. We'll all go. Glad to hear it. My husband can be a little tactless, so I'd appreciate it if you help him. Talk too much. Let's go.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Apprentice, handle a request. She's got all sorts of dishes I've never seen before in my life. Motivated, really motivating me to learn how they're put together so I can make them myself. Gotta find some place where I can put them to work. I'll meet you back on team. We'll be more than happy to help. All the help. Ah, it's you lot. What's going on? Let's take the stuff back to Samon's place. Is it? Ah, he doesn't beat around the bush. Ray, I didn't see you there. Getting to pick up the materials you have. Too, eh? Got yourselves a real troublemaker here, folks. Kind of trouble. You're a right firecracker. As I can't refuse, given the debt I owe you. Get in with that prattle. Hand over the goods and we'll go. Okay, fine. We'll get it delivered to you, don't worry. Thank you, Doctor. Should we really be doing this? Don't worry about. I'll send it to you by a route that no other factions will be watching. Let's get back. Oh, great, wait. There's something I want you to do. Take down some pepitos on the Great Sword's hilt and get me some medicine ingredients. Short-staffed at the minute, and it's hard to keep our ingredients stocked up. Do that. Okay, done. I'd like to chat with the doctor a while, so you be careful out there, okay? We'll go with you. It'll be easy with all of us on the case. Sure, why not?
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
You can still access the Great Sword. Basically, I need to run around and...
Is that what I think it is?
Don't just assume they're pushovers.
Punch! Punch! Boom!
Nice one, Uni.
That should give us a leg up. It's working.
Come on.
It's all coming together. Glitter stream.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. This isn't worth our time. They seem a little easy.
Boom!
You gotta face me.
Honestly, I'm
Punch!
Resonant flag! We've got them pinned down. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Goes.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Try and get a few more then, shall we? There's one.
quite a rare sight.
Don't just assume they're pushovers.
It has to be done.
Eat that face me.
Good going, Uni. Heal Harmony.
Watch me.
Impressive, child.
That was fucking cool, bro.
Down, but we did end up getting this thing too.
You gotta face me.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Do 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 do. Do do do.
Something so valuable here.
Fudge, that didn't work.
Everyone.
Well, I assume the enemies have respawned. Yep. Heat doors have respawned.
Don't just assume they're pushovers.
Let's end this quickly.
You gotta face me.
Good going, Uni. Resonant flag.
Punch.
We've got them pinned down.
They're all figured out. This isn't worth our time.
No letting your guard down.
Punch.
First blood.
Nice move, child.
Mystic vision.
Hey, this feels pretty good.
Show us what you
To
got.
the sky.
Resonant flag.
I'm getting into the swing of this.
Anyway, back to the city. Do do do.
Rest in peace.
I should do what you asked. What you need? Perfect, thank you. Hey, quick work at that. I guess your old hands at it. Aerials? Already transported out of here. No worries about that. Let's see. Where's Rosanna? Probably going home. Makes sense. Well, shall we go see her? Yeah, let's. There we go. You're home, I see. Ready? Would you like some? Can we? Wouldn't have offered otherwise. Indeed, I'm heading back out. Oh, did you hear that? I thought partners would be nicer to each other. It's fine, this is just who he is. You say so. Here are your old bones, you hear? What you're like. Eyeline, don't throw your back out. What's that mean? Business. Indeed, I'm an engineer and a very popular one at that, but there's nowhere to come back to. Won't be home for a while, but no. You'll see. I'll take down those idiots and get the city back on stable grounds. No. Doing my part to help as well. I have no idea what's going on, but at least they seem to be getting along. We get along fine. He has trouble expressing himself, but he likes you, you know. Is that true, Gray? Do you like us? I'll rate you when you're not. Still. Look after him, will you? Even with us, we'll keep him fed and watered. Wait, there's something I forgot to say. What? Take your eye patch and mask off when you're in the city. Gonna be surprised to see your face at this point, aren't you? Gray took off his mask. Design has quite a lot to do with Monica and Sam. Sam 6 houses as well.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Married. Oh.
Hey, dearest. Got a minute for me?
Sure. What's going on?
You remember what we talked about?
So help me, Gray. You mind sparing us the scowl? You're making them nervous.
I highly doubt that.
No, actually you are.
There you have it. There's no helping this guy. Stubborn as they come, he is.
Oh, yeah. You were, married, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't know you knew each other.
This lady, she's Gray's partner, right?
Yes, that's right.
What about babies? You guys got any babies?
Ah, that's a meme line.
So it seems that even the unflinching Gray can be caught unawares.
Can we be done with the tomfoolery? Just tell me what you wanted, and quick.
It's about the investigation. It was still ongoing until recently, but...
Wait. Someone could overhear us if we do this here. I'll prepare a secure location. We can talk in more detail then.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Actually, I'm thinking of asking for their help.
What?
They've been very cooperative in matters like this one. I think you'll find their assistance beneficial.
Well, I will I? Well, all right.
Right then. Rosanna, you can fill them in.
Sure thing. Thanks, Monica.
Payback for treason.
Right. Nobody should bother us here. Now let's hear it.
Okay. Well, we've been investigating for a while, and we discovered some suspicious activity from some of our own city folk.
What suspicious activity?
My husband here initially asked me if I could do something about the hardliners' aggressive policies.
We knew those guys were up to no good, so we were trying to take precautions.
Well, listen to this. Apparently, the hardliners might be using city technology to nefarious ends. It sounds like something was stolen from R&D, and we expect that that something will be abused to further their goals. Now, we can't say what those are exactly.
What could have driven them to this?
You have to understand, this place isn't as monolithic as it might seem. Some folks take a really inflexible stance towards issues they might have, no matter how small. That's the long and short of it.
Yes, it's just that this time, the problems have come to a head somewhat. We like to avoid unrest within the city as much as is reasonably possible. So I asked my husband for guidance.
And additionally,
I figured that you might lend your assistance as well.
Oh, I see. So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course we'll help.
Although, you know you could have come to us with this in the first place, right, Gray?
Sorry about my husband. You know, he's not the most communicative type.
Understatement of the year.
Huh. It just struck me. Gray's all wrinkly, but you're not.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I'm a lot younger than he is, so that's certainly part of it. Right, honey?
Come on, talk to us, Gray. Communication. You must have heard of it, at least.
I know he looks like a right grump. He's a good bloke, really. That furrowed brow comes with age, too, I'm sure.
Do I have to endure this much longer?
Now I get it. I did wonder how a guy like Gray could cope in a place like this. You keep him on the straight and narrow.
Oh, dear. You really think so? In any case, those things you collected also seem to have gone for a walk.
So in short, you want us to take them back by force?
There you go again, just asking for trouble. No need. I'm sure we can resolve this amicably. What I wanted to ask you is if you could collect some more.
Some more of what, exactly? Oh, do you mean those things Gray was gathering?
Yes, that's right. We've got an approximate location, so let me give you that first.
We can handle this, no problem.
Looks like we're doing this, G-Dog. Time to saddle up.
Yes.
I'll do some looking myself as well, I reckon.
Don't throw your back out.
That should be my line. You're always so reckless.
I know. I know.
So Gray's what passes for... A good bloke round here, huh?
Oh, what? For fuck's sake, there we go. He's 60. Was honest 30, I see.
So Gray's
He's 60.
good bloke round here, huh?
I told you not to maunder on. Get going today, Delisle.
Guess we're not got really much choice in the matter, do we? You people from beyond the city's bounds, you know naught of this noble house's woes. House Vanham and House Doyle have been at odds, long separated by a bitter grudge. On top of that, you're a lost number. That doesn't seem to be helping your case. Fellow comrades all say much the same, and yet the city's guard cannot be shirked. The six houses never were. Our story would be very different now. The six houses weren't. I don't think the city would be a story. Nice over here, is it? And down here, huh?
Oh!
Oh, for crying out loud! What are they doing here? Save it for later. Here they come! What are these things, huh?
Eyes over here! Get you, Neo! They broke away! Full curve! Eyes over here!
Appreciate it. I know just where it hurts the most.
We couldn't keep them in check!
Break! Blessed egg! Oreo! I know just where it hurts the most. You're on! I'll handle support!
Good timing.
I know! Feeling good!
Maximum focus!
Seventh Edge.
Time to end this. Feel that? Did I read things wrong?
We'll pay for this! Eat
Overfall!
Big punch!
All the healing you need right here.
Come on then, Raider. This has been...
Hey, here's what we needed.
Ah, I'm
Green
so glad
fossil.
we found it.
Tally ho! Onwards again. We've move.
Supplies just dropped.
We'll take this down.
Do 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 do.
Planning on fighting that?
No. It is looking less daunting by the minute. Or by the stream, I suppose, technically. I think we'll actually be able to deal with them at some point. Right. Enemies here are huge! Actual King Kong versus Godzilla fight over there. Glad this one just seems to be content standing there. Oh, I see. I see what I need to do. These things don't start paying it. Big.
A formidable opponent.
Well, that didn't last long. Run away! Swim away! I died.
Sorry, everyone.
Whee!
Tough snuffer on our
Great
case.
Quardens are actually dangerous. Aggressive. I mean, they're water Ardens, but what?
I'll draw the reinforcements.
Rather than not deal with you right now, run away. Leave me alone. Come on! What level do they expect us to clear this at? 50. Has to be somewhere I can actually get without worrying about the monster. Gotta somehow be even. I suppose that's the only real way, isn't it?
And off we go.
Just keep banging my head against the wall. It'll work somehow. Oh, they're busy watching the fight. That's not. That's.
This one's gonna be tough.
Oh, for fudge's sake, there's two of them. Yes, I will not assist right now. Good Good news about running between these two is that you don't have to fight them. Don't want to. That is immensely helpful considering what the flip is going on right now.
Okay, well, we doing this?
I should have.
Flip's sake. Where am I even going? I have the stupid line on. I should be following that really. Behind, it shouldn't be too.
We'll take this down.
I like it literally took me just until now to realize, yeah, I should probably be using the line to make sure I'm going the right way. Right, where are you going to try and take me now? Fine. Was going the
A formidable opponent.
Sake, leave me alone. Eh. I have no idea if that even increases movement speed, but good lord, it worked. Was actually taking us the safest route, thank the lord.
Mimi, could you...
Wah.
Daunting, but we won't back down.
Tough enemy incoming! Brace yourself!
Whoop, nope. Coming down here. Peace.
Let's harvest some ether.
Okay. A heck of a lot of birds. There we go.
Is it supposed to be here?
If she had information to pass us, it must have come from Monica. That ought to make it trustworthy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder. We still haven't found a thing yet.
Doesn't seem to be anything here either.
Doesn't look like it's gonna turn up. How about we just give up and head back already? Oi, Grey, you listening? I said...
Wait. An ambush, eh?
Huh?
You finally made it, Grey.
And you are?
Looks like the info was good. We'll have a bit of your time if you don't.
Alright, everyone, enjoy the howl! Punch! Punch! Really regret.
What just happened here?
They look vaguely like lost numbers.
Yeah,
I thought they were supposed to be our allies.
I suspect they're just an irritant. Sent here to slow me down.
But who'd want to slow you down? Are they part of that opposing faction you were banging on about?
So then, these soldiers would have to be...
They're part of Monica's faction. No question. But even that's got its share of radicals like these guys. The ones that like to stir things up.
Stir up what, though? Nothing good, I guess.
Their ultimate objective is the eradication of Mobius. But they'll stop at nothing to achieve it. That's where the trouble starts. They see the key pieces aligned on the board. Even Ouroboros are now in play. Now all it would take is to wrench the command from Monica, and the entire city could be mobilized.
Could they really do that?
There are ways. Steal enough Levnesses from us, whittle away at Monica's support, and soon she'll be wide open. Hard to tell exactly how they'll make their move. But it seems they've decided the time is ripe.
Okay, and what's that got to do with slowing you down?
Unlike most city folk, I'm a lone wolf. Might be they didn't account for me in their calculations and just simplified the maths.
Since Gray's not usually in the city, they would have to get him where they want him, then restrict his movements.
Oh, right. Now I'm with you.
You see?
Hang on. One more thing. Doesn't that still seem weird? It was Rosanna that told us to come here, right?
That's right. And we were ambushed. That would suggest an information leak.
What do you want to do now?
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed. That's all.
And what about Rosanna?
We're going back to the city. Come on, keep up.
I highly doubt they'd make Rosanna evil. I don't actually remember how this quest goes.
I hope you weren't followed.
We've got enough decoys to keep them off our case, so I doubt they'd find us so easily. Still, if we keep twiddling our thumbs, it's only a matter of time before they rumble us.
We've already sent men.
Well, that was unavoidable. He's Vandam's man through and through.
5 years we've been biding our time. Now that we have a chance, we can't let it pass us by.
Yes, agreed. So why'd you jeopardize everything by stealing that thing? If it hadn't been me that noticed first, our whole plan could have gone up in smoke.
Well, maybe this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been taking your sweet time with this thing.
Calm down, both of you. They'll never find this place. And even if they do realize something's amiss, I've got ways to keep Monica off the scent.
If you say so.
Getting her out of here will leave one fewer obstacle in the city. The only problem is Gray.
Some problem, though. He fought with Guernica on the front lines.
And his nose is as sharp as ever. Still, you can handle him, yeah?
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Well, that should earn us some time. I don't see any outstanding issues.
Rosanna's close to the core of the R&D team. And most importantly, she has Monica's ear. She'll use her non-combatant position if it's her neck on the line. Even if she has to betray her own husband, we'll be under more scrutiny than ever. So don't you dare do anything stupid.
Trust me, I won't. I wouldn't throw my back out for nothing.
If the others try to hinder our plans, we might have to actually use this thing. Best we put our plans in motion ASAP.
Yeah, I still don't think she's actually evil. It just seems like weird that they introduce, oh hey, this guy, he's got a wife.
Seriously?
Just out of the blue.
Whereabouts have been leaked.
The investigation comes later. First, back to the city.
Certainly seems like a double agent thing to me.
What are you hiding, little guy?
Hey, isn't this valuable?
Let's put it away for safekeeping.
Oh, down we go, down we go. To the harbor, to the harbor. Stay long, I guess. I don't know.
Gray.
You're the guy who works with Monica.
There's something I wanted to pick your brains about. I've heard your Rosanna has been trying to get outside.
I see.
She was stopped by the soldiers and turned back just like that, they say. Just for my own conscience, I went to check it with the R&D team, but they said she'd not come in that day.
Whoa, is she okay? What if she was forced into something by that lot who attacked us?
You were attacked?
It's nothing. Keep going.
Right, well, that's about it. It just seemed a bit fishy is all, which is why I wanted it noted.
What did Monica have to say?
About that. She actually took an away team and went out. Something about a request from Rosanna. Seemed urgent. I mean, I suppose it must have been to get the boss moving like that. I wonder what that's all about.
No clue. But I'll look into it.
Appreciate it. Really, I do. Somehow, I don't feel like sticking my neck out myself here. Great. Do you know where Rosanna could be?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You seem real relaxed for someone whose partner's missing, pal.
She made Monica leave the city and tried to go outside herself too. That does feel rather odd. Furthermore, Rosanna should be aware of the dangers that await a non-combatant on the outside.
Right? And if there was something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica?
Well, you want to contribute or what?
Whatever the case may be, Rosanna's tough. She'll be fine.
Huh?
I don't know where she went, but I can think of a few people who might.
Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way.
Who are we asking then?
A doctor, a mechanic, and an old friend.
They're a mechanic. Rum. Need to ask you something. You mean about Rosanna? Right. Rosanna apparently been busy lately. Drum not seen her for 3 days. Jane would have liked to spend more time tinkering with automaton. That's right, had to regulate settings on some automaton. Ray, did you know about this? Didn't. Heard. It's automaton you regulated. Where is it now? Drum know it in hidey place and not know any more than that. Working with an automaton, but you don't know where it was? Drum told it question of trade secret. Had to walk place with eyes covered. Drum think, but it was still in the city, but very tippy edge. Got it, that'll be all.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
How is good ship boundary? Looks like friends use boundary gently with no breaking. Very good. Mega spankings are necessary. Any damage would surely send Masterpon to drinking much at Michiba Canteen. Is that a reference to Xenoblade 2 and what happened with Umon? Probably. Wallace, got a question for you. See you too, Gray. Missing, know anything? Well, she hasn't been here, I can tell you that. You've had dealings with her, tell me. Trying to make a point or something? I just owe that girl a debt, that's all. Oh, the fat. It's fine, I'll tell you. Got a feeling you won't leave me alone until I do. Some trouble with a hardliner some 5 years ago, alright? Leader Brew gave me a real good thumping. I stepped in and made the bastards leave me be. And since then I've been greasing wheels for a little, here and... I even rustled up some medicine shit said she needed. Why was Rosanna even around that time? That kind of bothered me, to be honest. Don't know exactly what they'd been planning, but they sure were a wreak merry havoc on this place. Definitely grateful to Rosanna for that, if nothing else. There's a bit. Could say I don't know you'd listen. I'll tell you. One place is on the edge of Belly Plaza. I don't know the exact location, but they like using that area a lot. Great sword passage, although, let's see, I'm not too sure if... What? That, I suppose, as me to your lookout, maybe. You can see it all across the whole city from there. If they don't make any big moves, I expect them to... Good, that's enough. Imagine what you're going through, you know? Stubborn one, that girl. Couldn't rein her in if you tried. Ask for your opinion.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Hey up, Clara. Hi, now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Question for you. That's unexpected. Tell me, what do you and I have to talk about? Rosanna is. Oh no, don't believe so. You. The rest of us, that girl, we don't have very much in common. Exactly. Oh, you know, her way of thinking is not really compatible with ours. No child will do anything to get her way. Little Rosanna? Chit-chat. Anything, then we're done here. Is this any way to treat your elders? So callous, Gray. Old enough to be your brother. Saucy as ever. Alright, so listen here. I don't know where she is, but I can tell you a fascinating little tidbit. Rosanna happens to have some connections with my people. Being a doctor ought to make one impartial, but that rule isn't as reliable these days. So we've had to accept medicine from the girl at times. And at times, we've been known to scraps of information. There again, Rosanna's a good girl, but she's a girl that puts her ends far above considering her means. Like rain on those types, or you never know what they might get up to.
I think we found out all that we can now.
Time we pulled our
Outlives? It seems like I was locked away in a prison camp all this time. Parents died when he was still small, so I filled the gap that they left. Yes, it's really hard for me to think what he must have gone through in that time. The fact that he's back is the most important thing. It made me very happy. I still don't believe that she's actually... I really don't remember what this quest was, so... I always knew that the city itself was a Pharaonis. Shocker was finding out I can still move. Living has been considerably confidential for you to know about that. But out of my house was something special. Among the 6 houses, only a few people know the truth.
Let's rest and heal up. Hey, so can we talk?
Okay, let's lay it out once and for all. House Ortiz works together with Monica's fandoms. Opposed to them are the Doyles. People call them the Conservatives. Even in the middle ground between roads. Is that right? City politics are confusing as all get out. Why are they opposing each other in the first place? They're all city people, aren't they? People in the community, the more opportunity for ideological divides. I think this is one of those. Though they share a common goal, they disagree on the best way to achieve it. Bound to be some story behind the story, though. Story? One that we don't know. It's always something like that. Indeed, we should tread carefully whenever we have to deal with them. It does seem to be prudent. If we misstep, we might be embroidered in the conflict as well. I'll hope one day everyone can work together as one. Is that...
Hey, so can we talk?
Let's sum up what we learned. First, we know Rosanna tried to send Gray and Monica out of the city. We heard she tried to leave herself as well. But it seemed unexpected for Rosanna to try and go outside. Could have been a message of some kind. Message to convey the fact that she didn't leave the city, for instance. So what? You think she was trying to tell Gray something? Can't discount the possibility. They've already become involved in some difficulties at the juncture. Hey, those are hardliner guys that attacked us. They're connected? Goals to eradicate Mobius. I won't put it past them to get the city people. In my eyes, that's something to consider. Back up a sec. Rosanna had no way to fight, right? Why is she going against the hardliners? A good point. Additionally, she also said to have connections to the conservatives. Yeah, there is. Of course, she might just have personal friends happen to fall on both sides. That would be so strange. That does strike me as so calculated. Mercenary. Great. Do you have anything to tell us? I don't know how she got involved in all this, but Rosanna, she'll do whatever it takes. Set on something, there's no stopping that. Connections to another faction can serve as a means to her end. No doubt in my mind she'll make use of it. I guess she did send us on that wild Medusa chase. I think she's in league with those hardliners, and that's why she tried to get us snuffed out? Well then, what the spark are we not nattering on here for? We should start checking places where the hardliners are rumored to hang out. Nice idea, but going by that doctor, I doubt they're all going to be neatly cooped up in one place. Just go over them one by one then? Crime is realistic. There's no telling when they might make them. Speaking of, I'm worried by that mention of an odd. If those things get deployed inside the city, deal with those first. I don't really know where they are. Let's see, the doctor gave us 3 suspected locations. True, annoyingly, there are multiple possibilities for the location. Well, let's start with whatever's most likely then, I guess. Places the good doctor gave us were meant to pin stronghold. Provided a hint to the. Ah, gotcha. Put those clues together. Exactly. Discount the place overlooking the city, as well as Rebelli Plaza area. Just an educated guess, but if I were going to hide an automaton, third place. And what are we waiting here for? Let's get our asses over there. A message saying, I haven't left the city.
How are we looking out there?
Monica's still gone, but Gray's back with Ouroboros, looks like.
That guy really doesn't know when to quit.
Still, if we can just disrupt the command chain, everything else should fall into place, right?
Finally. Our toy will have its day.
Of course. It's high time we got to use this thing, and I couldn't think of a better opportunity.
Oh, yes. She turns out exactly as I'd hoped.
You're a sly one, aren't you? Getting people to accept you, then using them as you like.
I'm sorry. What?
Skilled technologists from R&D always have to be managed to a degree. We've watched you closely. And you've never leaked info about our actions to anyone.
You've helped us come this far. Regardless of the results, you've made your bed as our accomplice.
You're still not making any sense. You think the plan's going to fail?
I don't intend to let this opportunity pass me by. Whatever happens, I'll leave my mark on this city. I promise you that.
This is our chance to gain the upper hand in one fell swoop. No need to get gloomy.
Yes, that's exactly it.
We'll have Ouroboros in our hands, and we won't have to fight them. No more hiding, no more biding our time. No more taking anyone's crap. That stuff's for the birds.
Guernica, Monica, they're too soft by half.
We'll cause a disturbance in the city, then use the confusion to steal away all the Levnesses. Brilliant! With Monica gone, now's our window. We'll suppress the military and have them hand over the leadership.
Once we bend Ouroboros to our command, all we have to do is squish Mobius under our thumb.
You think they'll ally themselves with us? Even after we cause all this ruckus?
Ha! They're just a bunch of kids. They'll be putty in our hands.
Right. Yeah. pot in our hands indeed.
I see what's going. Yeah, I definitely see what's going on here. Sword face. Go. You know, I knew I remembered there being something in the sword channel. Some sort of extra area in the sword tunnel. Great sword passage.
Is it really here?
Be on the lookout for a hidden door. Anything that strikes you as odd.
Was it meant to be here somewhere? Looks like a whole load of nothing.
Well, this is where the doc said.
Wait. Here.
How did you know?
Too much effort to explain. Let's just go.
Are all old people this cranky? Beats me. Come on, let's just follow.
Maybe too much effort to explain where he knew it.
Up ahead.
Very specific Yeah.
Oh, you sniffed us out all the way out here. You're like a right proper hound.
Ha! You're right on the money there. He's Vandam's little doggy is what he is. There's nothing for you here, Grey. Go wag your tail somewhere else.
Whoa, they're really laying into you. Go on, Grey, give him a real tongue lashing.
No need.
What? Sure there is. You're not gonna let these clods make fun of you and have the last word?
Ouroboros are still just kids, and it shows. If they're your latest traveling companions, then how the mighty have fallen.
If you're here, I assume it's because you figured out our plan.
Looks like we'll have to get rough. Or are you gonna sit there like a good pooch and lick yourself?
Yeah, I'm not that flexible. First, I'll kill you. You, I'll keep alive for now. Might still kill you later, if you don't tell me anything worthwhile.
Whoa. I knew we were gonna see action today. But this is more than I signed up for.
Yeah, doesn't spark around, does he?
Ouroboros are your only allies now. Rosanna is on our side. You still want to fight?
Of course. It is, after all, my job.
Loyal to a fault. That's a hound for you. But you can't protect the city with that wimpy attitude. Today, this hour, the city will be transformed. And the cause of peace demands a sacrifice.
Go. Old sentry.
Me?
Oh, that was a sneeze. Wham! Joy damage.
Don't push yourself.
Did I read things wrong? Help's on the way. Tyon, keep it together.
Maybe I got a little carried away.
Just one.
Let me give you a chance. You won't get away.
With you nowhere
Do it.
occupied odds. Time for the full penny. I'll end it here.
I'll bring you down.
Come on now.
You won't get away.
Break every limit. President X.
I'm good enough to stop me. I'll have you up and at him in no time.
What was this?
I'll take care of it. I'll show you. Going in.
And boom. Simple.
What?
What the? What's happened?
You bitch! What did you do, Rosanna?
Oh, didn't I tell you? There's a power threshold.
Like a maximum?
It's an interesting system. Little Drum and I incorporated it.
So now you decide to turn on us. You'll wish you hadn't done this.
No. I haven't betrayed anyone, at any point. It seems to me it's completely slipped your mind, when you were all acting so fishy 5 years ago. It was me who broached the subject to you, when you roughed up the doctor back then. You don't remember? And the Conservative leader, Garrett, who put you in touch with him? Me again. We'd round up all the unsavories and toss the trash all at once. And now, your time's up. My dear husband doesn't like me staying out too long. So now my part in this is over.
Here we go.
Rosanna! Gray! You bastards!
Yep. Use them to round up all the unsavories.
We'll take you and Rosanna out in one go.
We'll deal with this. Stay back, Rosanna.
I don't care. You did this right.
Give it up. Let me give you a chance.
I'll bring you down.
You won't get away.
Joy the beast howl.
Stay on guard for now.
Come on now. Focus on that one.
I'll help you.
What?
It's out. Crap, they broke away.
You're not taking this life.
Yeah, so Dominion Flower is actually one of the arts that console M used. Oh, that didn't last long. Holy cow. It's so much damage. Punch. Huh? Down. Two down. Ooh.
Prepared for this.
Yep.
If I'm a hound, I follow no master.
Man, I could have sworn Rosanna was one of the bad guys.
Me too.
Even you thought so, right?
Why would I?
Those shady dealings for a start. They didn't set off any alarm bells for you.
Honey, do you realize people can't read your mind?
I told you not to throw your back out.
Not what I was talking about, but I'll bite. You really can't stop being reckless, can you?
We're all still alive. I don't think that counts as reckless. Now, Guernica. He's the one who was reckless. But then again, even his actions may well have borne fruit.
We're back to talking in riddles again.
The original idea was for me to stop the hardliners myself, without involving all of you in this. So I'm sorry. I'm sure it was quite a burden.
I don't get the thinking here. Surely you could have just asked Gray for help in the first place.
Our opposition would have noticed something was up. They'd never have lowered their guard like that. They thought they had me pegged as weak. That's what made it easy for them to bring me aboard. That's basically it.
How much did Monica know?
Oh, she knows me. When I needed her out of the city, she obliged without a single peep. Some things you have to say out loud, and others go without saying. You know how it is.
Nah, I really don't.
Well, then one day, you will.
Huh. One of those things, is it?
Yep. Better get used to it.
What?
The point of us old-timers is to keep you youngsters on the right path. If you trust us, you don't have to hurry so much to try and understand things.
Oh my! Someone's a chatterbox today.
Oh, for spark's sake, could you not? All this beating around the bush is driving me up the wall.
Why don't I translate for you? He's saying he wants to keep working with you for a long time to come.
See, that I can understand. Right back at you, Gray.
Quest complete! Thanks to Rosanna's wits and grayscale, the hardliner scheme was foiled. Full Metal Jaguar has now been broken its limits. So as our rank cap has gone up too. Back to married. Traitor! Their plan failed! Yeah. Since we're coming right to the end of stream, I'm going to do this. Back to Amiibos. Hopefully next stream I'll be able to show... I'll actually remember to show off something that I wanted to show off since last time. I'm going to do it now. Do it next time. Collectibles. Collectibles. Hey, guess what? Collectibles! Nothing wrong with grabbing some extra collectibles. Blah, 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 blah.
That's quite rare.
I should write this all down.
Anyway, I believe that shall be everything for today. Well, thank you all for watching, and I do hope I get to see you all again on the next stream. Tatty bye! That next stream will entirely just be a whole bunch of extra, or more side quests, obviously. Tatty bye.